What's good, y'all? T in this thing. Alright, so today we're gonna learn how to circle crop an image for a logo. Let's get it!
Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they dead it. On record, off record.
And also, if you hear a dog just viciously barking in the background, don't worry about it. I don't know whose dog, but let's get into it. So yeah, this is gonna be for Photoshop, and mine's completely up to date. So just to make sure yours is gonna work the way that mine's working, just make sure it's up to date. Alright, so obviously first you're gonna wanna open up Photoshop, right? Alright, and then once it comes up, just tap on create new, and then you can adjust your size if you want, but I always keep mine at default Photoshop size for this, and then just tap create. And then once it opens up, over here on the right hand side, unlock your background layer. Unlock your background layer, and it's just gonna move to layer 0. You can change it if you want. I just keep it because I don't need it. And then drag and drop the image or logo that you're wanting to put in that circle crop. Alright, so yeah, just drag and drop, and then once it loads up, you can go ahead and move it to however you would like. I'm just gonna move mine here, and then just click outside the box so it can deselect it. Now in the left hand corner, we want to select the elliptical marquee tool, and if yours is at rectangle, just right click and then go down to elliptical marquee, just click on it. And then we do want to click and hold to make a circle. However, if you just click and drag, you're not going to always get the perfect circle. So instead of doing that, hold shift and then click and drag, so it can give you the perfect circle. And it doesn't have to be perfect right off the bat. It can kind of be off-centered. So yeah, once you make your selection, just go ahead and let go. And then we're going to click inside the circle and drag it to basically wherever you're wanting it to go, just to put your logo or image, whatever, in the center. So that looks pretty good to me. And then make sure that your image or logo is selected. And we're gonna go up here to select and inverse. So that's basically gonna tell Photoshop that everything inside the circle that we just did is going to keep that and erase everything in the back. So if you're on a Mac, just hit delete. And if you're on like a Windows, just hit the backspace or the back arrow. And if you get this error that comes up where it says could not complete your request because the smart object is not directly editable, just tap OK, go back to your logo or your image, right click on it and tap rasterize layer, if I'm saying that right, whatever. Click this, and then again click on either the backspace or delete, and it will delete and put it in a circle. From there you still have your little marching ants selected, so just go back up to the top to select and tap deselect so it can deselect everything. So right now, obviously you do have like your logo situation or your image in that circle. And then what I do from here, you don't have to necessarily do this, but I do. I just hide that layer 0 or delete it completely because I don't freaking need it. Then make sure that you are selected on your image or logo again, and then go up here to image and then trim. And then you want to make sure that transparent pixels are selected, and then on trim away you want everything. So top, bottom, left, right, everything selected. Press OK. And this is basically just going to crop it down so there's not so much that you have to cut out. So, and then from there all you have to do is export if you're not trying to do any more edits. So I just go up to File, Export, Quick Export as PNG, and then you can save it to wherever you want. I'm just gonna save mine to the desktop, and I'll just name it My Logo PNG. Save, and it's gonna export, and then from there we have our PNG logo. So I'm gonna go ahead and airdrop it to myself, and then bada boom, there you go. You have your PNG circle crop image or logo in Photoshop. And alright you guys, I hope it made it a little bit easier for you if you're trying to do something in a logo circle form or something like that, kind of circle out an image, because I was doing it for somebody last week and for whatever reason it wasn't working for me, and when I tried to YouTube it, it was like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 8 years ago. So, I kind of pieced together from different sources and just kind of made it easier for myself. So I thought you guys might like it or might be able to take away from this. But alright y'all, don't forget to give it a nice like. Comment down below if you have another way that you go about getting the circle crop. And also, if you got some swag, don't forget to subscribe. Peace.